Hey guys, welcome back. This is lesson 2 of the Growing in Trust mentorship course, and today I'm going to talk to you about expectations and trust and how this can damage our relationships with other people, especially when we have uncommunicated expectations. So first of all, I want to say that sometimes we get unrealistic expectations. We start making up. For example, I'll give you this very cliche kind of example, which is that you go on a first date, right, and it goes so well that by the time you get home, you've already planned out the wedding, how many kids you're going to have, where you're going to live, right? This is actually setting you up for failure because, first of all, the other person never communicated any of that. You might be matching up, but that is an unknown at this point. We don't know because it hasn't been voiced. Second of all, you're going to now base every decision on that end goal that you don't know is a mutual goal with the other person. And so this can really create conflict when there doesn't need to be any. But this is true no matter what we do in life, right? If we take a job but we expect it to be something and then it turns out it isn't, it's not the job's fault if we didn't ask the right questions, if we didn't make sure that what we were expecting is actually what we were going to be getting. And this is true for every relationship, right? For friendships and other things like, you know, hey, we said we were going to meet here at 10:30. Yeah, but I didn't think you were going to show up, so I showed up at 11. You know, it can create not only conflict but distrust as well. And it doesn't need to be that way. So, taking a look at your expectations, what they are, and being able to voice your expectations in a healthy manner and giving the other person the opportunity to either come into agreement with that or to not come into agreement with it, so that you aren't just building up all of these expectations and then you're disappointed when they don't meet them, and then that causes conflict because you never even gave the other person the choice or the opportunity to be able to meet those expectations. The other person might be very willing to meet those expectations, but they just have no idea what they are because they can't read your mind. So expectations are very damaging to trust if they aren't met and if they aren't communicated. So throughout this course, I'm going to be talking about the importance of having realistic expectations, the importance of communicating expectations in an appropriate way, and how, when this is done, you can not only manage your inner world, right? Everything on the outside of you is a reflection of what's happening on the inside. And so when you can manage appropriately your inner world and learn how to set realistic expectations for yourself first, for others second, right? Always for your own self first, then you are going to have a level playing field, a good foundation upon which you can start building healthy relationships, and obviously trust is going to be integral to those relationships. Without knowing how to communicate appropriately and effectively to other people, you're going to constantly be disappointed because all of these things that you think are going to happen, all of your expectations are just in your head, and none of them are coming forth into the world, right? None of them are being made manifest in your life. And so this course is going to also teach you how to appropriately communicate with people, voice your expectations, and to kind of weigh your expectations as well. Is this actually a realistic thing that you're asking from the other person or from yourself? So if you will take time, please go through the exercises and the reflections. Again, you are going to get out of this course what you put into it. And if you just show up to the course but you aren't invested, you aren't doing the homework, you're not going to get things out of it. You know, if you enroll in a class in college and you just show up every now and then, or you show up to the lectures but you don't do any of the homework, or you don't show up for the tests, you're obviously going to fail. And then you can't be disappointed at the end when you failed, when you didn't do any of the work. And this is the same way. This course is about reestablishing and reorganizing your inner world in a healthy way so that you have trust in yourself and that you can give trust to other people and they can reciprocate that to you. You can build trust mutually. So please take time to do these exercises as thoroughly as you want to see this established in your life, okay? And I will see you in lesson 3.